Dan, I watched your video, and I don't know what else to say other than I'm incredibly distraught. I'm surprised. I'm upset. I actually had to go drive around in my car for a few hours. I made a video, in fact, but the sound was terrible. I had to throw it out. In fact, I was just mad. I had to throw it out. In fact, I threw my camera out the window. This is a brand new camera. Here, let me show you. See? That's how upset I was. To deny the truths of these things, to say you don't remember, you know, I'm guessing the next thing that's going to come is you have no recollection of trading arms for oil, you know, whatever. So anyway, it's and it wasn't just me. I mean, we had a collective despair at the Halleck household because of that video. In fact, I actually hold you responsible, because not only did I have to go drive, and then when I came home, even then, see here all the yelling and screaming in the background? That's because of your video. But even then, I actually had to run around the house twice. This is what that looked like. Ooh, nice windows, man. Really nice windows. Your name must be Marvin Anderson. See, even the cat's upset.
They were for my life. What are you doing?
That's what it looked like. Boy, was I mad. And the only thing I can say is, I mean, it's affecting the whole country. Did you see the PGA Championship? One person is under par. That's a fluke. That's how mad they all were. So, anyway, but the worst of it was Duncan. So incredibly distraught, he threw himself onto broken glass, cut his knee wide open. We had to go to the doctor. Here it is. No. So Duncan, as you can see, it's an agonizing pain. I hope you're happy, Dan.
Yeah.
I guess I'll let her go.
Well, I don't know how many times she's gotten. I can't even explain it too fast, too.
Okay, this we consider sterile. So we put that on there to keep me from dragging the suture across anything that isn't sterile or clean.
Necessarily want to watch, but it's up to you.
If it doesn't bother you, you can watch.
The question is what happens is your imagination starts running away with you, and you end up starting to feel,
if it does bother you,
ever so slightly faint.
you can just sit back and faint.
Well, and that's it. Now, you'll actually get to experience what shock is like, and that's important because, I'm serious, there are times in your life when you might be going into shock, and it's good to know that so that you can deal with it.
So cool.
I'm assuming the medical TV shows have better filming equipment than me.
Most likely.
And this stuff is like fishing line, so it's I gotta tie a bunch of knots in it. And people that get to do this day in and day out in surgery are much quicker and better than I am at tying the knots and getting this one up, but I'll take a few minutes here and make sure we get it right. So what we're doing here is we call it divide and conquer. You just go in half and half and half each side until it appears it's closed fine. And then we're going to leave that in there for approximately 10 days.
So you know what I'll do, Duncan, is when we get home, I will quick download this and we'll send it to Mom, since she didn't answer her phone, and she'll get it in her email.
That should be the worst of it there, dude.
So Dan, we've elected for this last stitch for him not to have any anesthetic in his knee,
Right full.
and he got it without anesthetic simply because he wanted you to know what it was like to suffer through your video. Hey, he's only laughing because he's hysterical, not because he thinks it's funny, Dan. Pay no attention.
I've lost way too much blood.
See? See what I'm saying? That's how mad he was. How upset he was, how distraught he was, how despairing he was. And you know, despair is to turn one's back on God. And it's a shame. That's all I have to say. I'm out of breath. I'm so mad. I'm so emotional. Till next time. All I can say is, you think Favre had a hard time in Green Bay? Oh, wait till next week, buddy.